Guys, make sure you're following us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
It massively helps us out. Enjoy the episode.
So this one, you put Brighton in your relegation zone predictions apparently. How's that gone? He's just said it point blank, this geezer.
It was true though. Well, like you say, if they win tonight, after 6 games, they could be top of the Premier League.
It's outrageous.
Is unbelievable. What
crazy.
an achievement that is.
But Graham Potter's just cashed in all the XG from last year. Really,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's using all his chips up now.
Yeah.
But fair play. We played them. I think we were second game of the season. We played them, and they were very good.
Yeah.
Honestly, they were very good.
Yeah.
You could
2-0, right?
Yeah, 2-0. You could see they're a proper team. Like they've got some players, but the organisation of them was just very good, very drilled.
Graham Potter's a good manager.
Yeah, very, very
I
good.
feel like you're going to struggle with this one. What would you rather? No ketchup forever or no YouTube forever?
Ketchup.
I
love YouTube. I love YouTube too
Really?
much. Yeah,
Oh,
I love it.
What would you go to? What's the secondary condiment you'd have to?
Mayonnaise. I'd have some mayonnaise. I'd have mayo.
I swear down, mayo is for the devil. Like, it actually is. Like,
Really?
You're
You're so weird.
But the thing is,
Everyone
I'll
likes
have a
mayonnaise.
tuna and sweet corn sandwich. If I can't see the mayo, it's calm. If I can see the mayo, we're not touching it.
Shut up.
Yeah, legit.
He's the weirdest foods
But I love most foods.
chooser, I think. Yeah, you're so picky, man. It's
I tried
weird.
oysters the other day.
Yeah, banging, aren't they?
They were all right.
Yeah.
All right. And I tried lobster. Never tried lobster
nice,
before.
isn't it?
Very
Yeah.
good.
I see eating out all these nice posh restaurants.
Yeah.
Broadening the palate.
YouTube's changed.
That's
hasn't
it. Yeah, it's changed.
I
it,
just
mate.
got to, just going out with a friend of mine.
yeah, we'll keep it at that.
Right. Favourite manager
I
you've
think
ever
he's
had?
gone red a little bit. Yeah.
This is where it starts, mate. The thermometer.
Why did you not go to sleep last night? Favourite manager you've ever had?
Favorite manager
Ooh.
I've ever had.
I'll come on after.
Yeah. Okay. I've had a few that I've really enjoyed playing for. Tony Pulis, I love him. He's just a wicked bloke.
Really?
Yeah, he don't mince his words. He's wicked though. I love it. If you do it properly.
Yeah.
Actually, do you know what? I think the recurring theme for the managers that I like the most is if you do it properly and you play the game and you're professional and you do it right, the manager loves that. And like Tony Pulis, AD Boothroyd, they're a couple of the ones that I've absolutely buzzed off playing for.
You said you were going to add something afterwards.
I've forgotten this. Sorry.
Obviously, you've met a lot of players in your time.
Roy Hodgson, sorry, let me add
Roy Hodgson.
into the mix.
Really?
Same.
Big Roy.
Big Roy, what a legend. Lovely, the loveliest bloke in the world.
He
But if
comes
somebody,
across as a very nice
somebody
guy.
steps out of the line, oh my God, he's got this
Really?
nasty
He's
little
got like a hairdryer treatment to him.
horrible little. But if you've done something to piss him off,
surprises me.
you deserve it, mate. You deserve it because he's good as gold. But
Yeah.
if you cross the line, you're gonna get told about
God.
it.
The Ben Foster of management.
He's old school though. I
Almost.
like it. I like old school.
He'd terrify me, I
Just like
reckon.
a nice bloke, but
Yeah, he's
when
got
it,
a
when
bit.
it kicks off.
Yeah, he's got a bit.
Ready for a scrap.
Yeah. I didn't go that far.
What is your favourite? He says favourite and best jersey exchange after a football match.
It's got to be this one, right?
Mate, I've got some
What,
belters. Yeah, it was swapping with you lot earlier.
You got to have a decent collection of. names,
You've seen them all in the,
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
office,
yeah,
haven't you? I've
yeah.
got some absolute belters. My best shirts that I've got, they weren't actually on the wall, but I've got Gigi Buffon, I've got Luis Suarez, and I've got Perlos from the World Cup in Brazil 2014.
Oh,
Christ almighty.
And can I tell the story? Because it's
Go on
world-class
then, go on
story.
then,
There's
go
a
on.
few more things.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Names
no.
I just dropped down there. Sorry. Right. So the first game against Italy. Okay. Me and Fraser Forster were on the bench. So we've come in after the game. We've lost the game. We're a little bit like, oh God's sake. Anyway, so we just wanted to get showered and get on the coach. So we were the first ones in the shower, first ones to leave the dressing room. And as we're leaving the dressing room, the Italy kit man's walking down the corridor with all these shirts because every Italy player wants to swap with England players because it's a memento. It's a World Cup. It's a big occasion.
Italy.
Yeah, it's
well.
nice.
I meant Italy,
All right, yeah,
Italy,
good.
England. So I meant Italy.
So anyway, so he's walking down and Fraser's just in front of me, right? And Fraser's like 6'9".
Massive,
He's
isn't he?
So I
Yeah.
see him and I'm like, I'm getting a shirt. And he's literally just gone, no. Like, held me off.
He
Like,
talks like a giant.
And he's like,
No.
he's literally gone, no. And the first shirt on top was Cassano, yeah? So straight away, he was like, decent. And I was like, oh, gutted. And he literally...
Like pick and
He
mix.
didn't even say anything to the kit man. The kit man went, as if where to go kind of thing. And I was kind of like in there and Fraser didn't like even bother. He just sort of swiped it off the top and just carried on going.
Really?
But underneath it, Perlo's was just sitting there.
Jackpot.
Yeah, Perlo's was just sitting there, and I'm like, and he's almost like done 2 or 3 steps before he's realised. By which time, mate, I had snaffled it up, like gone, like Perlo's soaking in sweat still. Yeah.
Oh my.
So
days.
like, and then he's still trying to talk to me in Italian. I went, yeah, as I'm just literally ripping it out of his hands. yeah,
No,
whatever,
not
yeah.
for you.
And then I see like a goalie shirt underneath, and it was Buffon's. Buffon didn't even play in the game because he was injured.
Wait, you took 2?
But so I took 2, right? I
Oh,
took this
mate.
Buffon one, I've took this Perlo shirt, and I'm like, because I don't want people, because I haven't played in the game, I don't want people to see that I've got the shirts, because it's like, you know what I mean? The players that played should really swap, kind of, whatever. Anyway,
Mate,
I put
I
it in my bag, like squished it down into my bag, and like I'm on the coach, I'm buzzing, get it back to the hotel, wash it, clean it, dry it, all that kind of thing, buzzing. The very next game, Uruguay, well, it was the very next game, Uruguay, again, we've lost 2-1, I think it was. Distraught, kind of thing, just been knocked out of the World Cup. Me and Fraser haven't played, so we're first in the shower, first to come out again. Same thing.
Really?
Absolutely.
Come down the corridor.
Same thing, right? So,
One spit.
but I'm like in front of Fraser at this time. He's like a few paces behind, actually. And the kit man's there for all this thing. And he's like, South American, no English whatsoever. But I'm going, it's down there, mate. Like, I'm rifling at this point, yeah? I'm rifling, right? Suarez, boom. His shirt that he's just played the second half in, scored the winning goal against us, kind of thing. Just sitting there, drenched in sweat, mate. Snaffle once again.
Do you wash
Same
him?
thing.
I actually,
Do I wash it? Yeah, I've got to wash it.
You've
You've got to
gotta
wash it,
you
mate.
gotta
The
wash
sweat, it would all
I
mould and
remember
stuff
that
like
goal
that.
as well. It was like
Yeah,
over the top.
exactly. Yeah, you've got to wash it and dry it because it will just you'll get mouldy and stuff like that. So same thing though. Shoved it into the bottom of my bag. Didn't tell a soul because guaranteed, like in about 5 minutes time, when they're trying to sort players who are swapping with who, somebody would have like earmarked that shirt already. Boom, I've got
Oh,
this.
mate, you
had
had
to
to
love
wear
it.
a shirt.
Yeah.
You had to take it.
God knows, mate.
That's the closest I've been to the pillow shirt.
Oh, it's nice though. Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
actually
nice.
about to
What
say-
a player,
He's
baller, mate.
Bro, he has one of those auras. That you speak
baller,
about.
mate.
You know what? Speaking of, so weirdly enough, I was in New York with hashtag actually.
Yeah.
And we went to the, there's like a driving range on like Pier 45 or like there's one of those driving ranges you head it out
Into the sea, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, it's not out. It's not out, but you overlook
Okay.
it.
Like the
And-
Greenwich one.
Yeah, basically like that. And we're just queuing up paying, and I look over and I go, that's bloody Perlo.
No.
That's Perlo. Even when he was playing for New York.
Miami, New York. Sorry.
Yeah.
we played for-
And I was like, oh my, because I don't really like get nervous when I meet certain players unless they're like
he's
Thierry
top.
Henry. I got super nervous.
Yeah, top.
And I saw Perlo, and I just start like, oh my god, I'm like freaking out. I'm actual freaking out.
Yeah.
I'm like, what
It's
do I
like
do? What do I
Matrix level, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just like, is this?
And I was like, lads, I have to go speak to him. Like I can't not. Like he's just on his own hitting some golf
He's
balls.
so cool
Yeah,
as well.
he
He's
is,
just
isn't he?
like
Did you get a picture?
effortlessly
I got a
cool.
picture. I went up and got a picture.
Are we going to put the picture on screen now?
We'll find. That's what I'm trying to find now. But to top it off, Spencer.
Yeah.
So like a year later, Spencer's doing some World Cup tour, like with the World Cup, and he's interviewing Perlo. And maybe it was 6 months after. It was quite recently after I've met Perlo, and he goes, "Oh yeah, you met one of our players, Theo Baker, at the driving range in New York." And Perlo goes, "Yeah, I remember him. He's a very, very good player." And part of me is like, Spencer, you definitely told him to say that. But he's adamant, like, no, he legit remembered.
Yeah,
I was
that's decent.
like, oh
That's very
my
decent.
days.
Yeah, I like
as
that.
if that's happened.
Yeah,